I'm visiting the most expensive grocery stores in New York because I want to see how bad prices have gotten. Not only that, but I'll be trying some of the most expensive and ridiculous items I can find, including something so rare it sells out minutes after opening, so watch till the end. But before we get to the most expensive stores, we need to know what normal prices look like. That's why we're starting at Whole Foods. And away we go. When these first opened in New York, people would call them whole paycheck until they lowered the prices, and now it's like an everyday store. $4.99 for strawberries? That's pretty good. A little bit later, we're gonna see some very expensive strawberries. $4.79 for organic peanut butter. This just looks dangerous, a Kawano horned melon. This could be a weapon if you throw this at somebody. $5.99. It's gonna be on the ban list soon for like what you can carry in the subway. 59 cents for a banana. Not as cheap as Trader Joe's, but almost the same. This store is so sterile. That's the word I'm looking for. It's just so clean. Whole milk, $1.59. Cheap, good prices at Whole Foods. We need to find one product where we can compare the prices at every store, and we're gonna do that with eggs, because eggs, the prices have been going up like crazy. Let's see the cheapest and the most expensive eggs we can get here. You have got to be kidding me. This item is temporarily out of stock from the supplier, except for eggs from plants. No one seems to want to buy that for some reason. If the eggs were actually in stock, the cheapest you could find here, $3.89. I don't even know, I'm assuming that's for 12. And then the most expensive are organic, large grade A, $14.49. So we have our range here. This is crazy. I've seen photos of this all over social media, but this is the first time I've gone to a supermarket and not been able to buy eggs. Either people are hoarding these things like toilet paper, or Whole Foods has the best prices. I don't know. The first expensive grocery store is in Soho, home to stores I can't afford, cars I can't drive, and now groceries I probably can't buy. I find it incredibly ironic that one of New York's most expensive grocery stores is located next door to a cheap gift shop on Canal Street. This is Happier Grocery, one of the most expensive grocery stores in New York, similar to Erewhon in LA. You know that store where all the celebrities and TikTokers love to go crazy with the healthy stuff? My first impression is that I did not dress well enough to stand in here. I'm the worst dressed person by far. This feels more like a cafe than a grocery store. I mean, you have like all this like prepared food around. But just looking up here at the colors, there's a lot of psychology that went into this. Good aesthetics. Oh my gosh. $18 for crispy salmon roll. That is the most expensive sushi I've ever seen at a grocery store. Chicken salad on organic rye, 17 bucks. Is this organic bread magic? We're taking some of this. You can't even see your organic raw almonds, $12.49. Look at the branding on this. This is a master class on branding. Milk, $4.99, $7.99. Do they have eggs? What kind of eggs are those? Quail eggs. You don't see this at every grocery store. But as far as eggs are concerned, the cheapest eggs are $12.99. No egg shortage here. Oh, some bougie frozen pizza, 13 bucks. $18 for this Genoa margarita. This is the kind of store where it's pricey, but it feels so trendy that I just want to start grabbing things, okay? One thing I've seen in all the Erewhon videos is they have raw milk, and I don't see it here. I really wanted to try to get it. Maybe it's sold out. I don't know if I'm shopping for food or for clothing. There's just random sweaters here for 219 bucks, wow. Honey Sriracha cashews for $24. A grass-fed brisket, $60 for a pound. People come here for lunch. This place could be whatever you want it to be. Rogue River Blue Road Creamery. This much cheese is $49. This is a $15 chocolate bar, and it looks like a gift. This looks like a card. I'm a chocolate fan. We get to see what 15 bucks of a chocolate bar is gonna taste like. I still needed to buy something bold, and then it hit me. Every time I saw a video about Hailey Bieber's favorite grocery store, her and every other celeb were always drinking smoothies, so I had to have one. But what could I possibly put in this thing to make it insanely expensive? Got a question.
Yeah.
Can I really add cricket to any of the smoothies?
Yeah.
Do they taste good?
It just tastes like vanilla, very chocolate, but it is made of crickets.
Okay, you know what? I'll do a primal with a chocolate cricket. All right here. Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too. $73 for 4 items. 73 bucks. Here's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be rating every item that I purchase from every grocery store on a 1 to a 10 based on price and based on quality. We're gonna average those scores out and pick an expensive grocery store winner where you should actually shop. Our last video we filmed on the Upper East Side, those expensive grocery stores felt a little bit more old money. This one felt like fashion influencer, okay? I know that Erewhon in LA is famous for their smoothies, so I got their most expensive smoothie, $17.25. I added chocolate cricket, and they didn't bill me for it, so we got lucky. This should have been 20 bucks. The ingredients in here are absolutely insanity. We got Happier Reds, red beets, apple, ginger, lemon, cow's milk, kefir, strawberry, raspberry, Happier Organ blend, and I took a photo of what it was. Liver, spleen, testes, pancreas, colostrum, heart, kidney. So you literally need balls to have this drink, and I'll have some extra balls after this. I can't even imagine what the hell this is gonna taste like. Literally no guess. I feel like my body is going through some kind of a metamorphosis right now. This is the scene from the Marvel movie where they zoom into my eyes. My IQ goes up, my muscle mass increases, my body fat decreases. I think I'm immune to every single possible disease on earth right now. I can't even tell you what this tastes like. It's just very subtle, little sweet. I'm noticing the organic beet. I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm catching that flavor a lot. I also can't believe there's crickets in here. It was a cricket protein powder. This tastes like pure indulgence. I'm gonna rank this a 4.1 out of 10 to start. I would go back for another smoothie. I just don't think cricket and testes mixes very well with me. You need some testes to order this for that price though. This really caught my eye, the chicken salad on organic rye for $17. This is worse than airport prices, okay? Each half of this is $8.50 right here. This better blow me away to justify the cost. It actually looks pretty fresh. Like I think they definitely made it this morning. There's no way this has been sitting for a while. I was honestly expecting better. It's a little dry. The bread is my favorite part, but the chicken salad, meh. 3.2 out of 10. No way. Organic honey sriracha cashews. Actually, the most expensive item, $24. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I'm gonna like this. Simple branding. Oh, these look good. Actually look good. Look at that. I love honey, I love sriracha. I love cashews. I think I'm tasting the sriracha more than I'm tasting the honey, which I don't like. I would have liked more of a balanced flavor on this. If you served this to me, like if this was in a bowl, I'm at a bar, I'm at home watching TV, I'd kill this. As far as snacks are concerned, it's expensive. Not worth 24 bucks. If this was $12, we'd be saying something else. 5.5 out of 10. Mostly on the value. Pleasant surprise of the day. Stay Sane adaptogenic chocolate, only $10.99. I thought this was gonna be 15 bucks. Stay Sane is a potent chocolate bar formulated to ground and inspire joy. It looks like a greeting card. Wait, what is this? Is this I thought this was a protein mix for a second. Eat me and have a magical day. Okay. If we were in Amsterdam, I'd be wondering what the actual meaning of these magical mushrooms is, but what did I just get myself into here? I've never seen a chocolate bar that was packaged quite like this. You're paying for the packaging more than you're paying for the chocolate, although we'll see. We'll see if the chocolate justifies the $11 cost. 70% cacao, organic, plant-based, non-GMO. This tastes like natural chocolate. This tastes like chocolate you get somewhere in South America. You know what? I might actually buy this again just because it's so unique. My mind is calm and my heart is open. 7.5 out of 10. I'm shocked. I love it.
Happier Grocery left my wallet sad and me questioning my decision to become a YouTuber, resulting in a mediocre 5.23. This isn't a great start, but coming up, I have a second chance at the rarest thing I've ever tried to buy. I won't mess this up again. I didn't have to walk far to find our next expensive grocery store.
We got Union Market, your neighborhood source for fine foods. This is the only Manhattan location. I've seen these all over Brooklyn. They're very expensive. Very colorful. Oh, these mixed berries look really good. 12 bucks for mixed berries. I want to know how good these mixed berries taste at 12 bucks. Oh, they got the little juices. I'm gonna grab an organic orange juice. 100% pure, fresh squeezed orange juice. Price tag to be determined at register. Okay. Cypress Grove truffle tremor, 31 bucks. That's one of the things I've noticed about the luxury supermarkets is like the cheese game is on point always. This is actually not that expensive. $6.99 for organic walnuts. I want to get the chocolate too. Lake Champlain chocolate. My favorite, Parmesan Reggiano, $19.99 for a pound. Nice Italian selection, although we will see more Italian foods coming up. Wink, wink. Oh my gosh, guys, they have eggs. They have eggs, yes. Interesting. Due to a nationwide avian flu outbreak, we are working to secure inventory, limit 2 per customer. Times are changing. What do we got for prices? $10.69 for a dozen. I don't know if we're gonna get any cheaper. $10.99, $8.99, $4.79. Local, sustainable, cage-free. Should tell the Whole Foods people about this. I think their price was almost the same for the cheapest. Go Union Market. So we've seen $4.69, and let me check the expensive end of this. 12 bucks. I'm shocked, they're actually affordable here, wow. Oh, let's see milk. Milk, just curious. Cheapest milk is $4.29. That's something that Whole Foods can kill them on. Spicy tuna roll, $9.29. I'm hungry, it's lunchtime. Ginger's 99 cents extra. This is gonna be quick taste. $31 for 4 items. I'm not trying hard enough. That actually was not that bad. Am I just getting too used to New York City prices, or do I think that this haul was not that expensive? We'll show you. 100% pure fresh squeezed orange juice. I swore this was gonna be like 10 bucks. This was $4.50. So I'm already happy with that price. I've definitely paid more for this at my Union Market in Brooklyn. 6 out of 10. That's a solid orange juice. I mean, yeah, it's a little pricey. I mean, in a regular supermarket, I think for $4.49 you're gonna get bigger, but for a spot like this, okay. This was $3.50, and normally they're about $5 for this Lake Champlain chocolate. Vogue magazine called this the ultimate chocolate bar, okay? This is giving me Willy Wonka vibes, you know, the golden ticket. Yeah, this feels luxurious with the gold paper. $3.50, I feel like you get 2 chocolate bars. Was Vogue magazine right? Is this the ultimate chocolate bar? I think I would try another flavor. I didn't get much caramel there. I mean, the chocolate's higher level. I can tell by the taste. It's not a cheap chocolate. Would I go back for it? No. 5 stars, more like 5 out of 10. $12 mixed berries. I can already see the comments. John, you didn't wash them. Sometimes in life, you just gotta take some risks. What a romantic place to be reviewing mixed berries. This is a little excessive, even for me. I think this is 20, 30% overpriced. Let me eat a few mixed berries and we'll talk. Strawberries, one of my favorite fruits, and later on you're gonna see one of the most expensive strawberries in the United States. Don't say I didn't warn you. I don't know if I'm gonna blame it on the time of year. It's just really difficult to get good fruits in New York right now. I wouldn't throw these out, but considering the cost, 3.5 out of 10. Would not buy again. $9.29 for the spicy tuna roll. This is the most awkward food you could possibly eat standing up. You know, I would always set the bar that supermarket sushi is the worst sushi you could possibly get. I'm not gonna put anything extra. We're just gonna go straight for the spicy tuna here. And it looks like supermarket sushi. And the rice is kind of crunchy. Spicy sauce is good though. I think this is something that other gourmet supermarkets could do better with. I'm gonna go with 3.1 out of 10. Yeah. You know, $9 isn't that bad. Oh, you watch my channel? Oh, thank you so much.
I'm glad I didn't offer some of my sushi to this viewer. He definitely would have unsubscribed. Union Market rounds us out at a 4.43. Are we even going to get above a 6 in this video? The next place is in one of the richest neighborhoods in NYC, so I hopped on a train, but something was off. I felt powerful, alert, and immune to the effects of the New York subway, like Superman. Was this the power of the Primal Smoothie, or was I having a panic attack at all the money I was spending? And we're here.
We have a crazy goal this year to reach 1 million subscribers, so if you enjoy watching the channel, definitely subscribe right now. Thanks, guys. This is Agata and Valentina, and when a grocery store sounds like a luxury handbag, you know it's gonna be pricey. They also have a gluten-free version right across the street, which I think is amazing. At Agata and Valentina, you will experience the aromas and flavors of Italy while shopping at one of the best specialty food markets in New York City. Some have called this the original Italy before Italy was even a thing. I love Italian food, I love Italian goods. I think this is gonna be interesting. This is very cool. Instead of promotion, it's promozione. First thing I noticed, the average age shopping here is way older, like 50 plus. This is an old money spot. Organic whole roasted chicken, $29.57. Italian stuff, linguine for $21. $6.99 for barbecue sauce. That looks like you drink it like juice. This is for the barbecue sauce addicts out there. Being an Italian spot, the meat selection, the salami selection's impressive, very impressive. This store is sneaky humongous. I didn't think it'd be this big. We just keep discovering more and more. You get lost in here. Whole seafood section, fresh lobsters, 28 bucks. Spicy Japanese salad, 17.49. We're trying this. 52 bucks a pound. I've never seen this in a supermarket before, wow. Fresh, spicy Japanese shrimp salad. We're gonna have an interesting little lunch course here. I think more people would call Happier Grocery a cool grocery store. I think this is a cool grocery store. I would much rather have this. All right, eggs. This is where things get crazy, wow. $8.99 for the cheapest, $15.99 for a dozen, $6.99 for peanut butter. This is a high-end store, but I really don't think they're doing anything outrageous. Like some of the other Upper East Side spots we covered in the last video, where I just think anything was expensive just because it could be. Here, they have some really nice items. This is like Italy, but cheaper and more local to the Upper East Side, not for tourists. It's one of those best kept secrets, I would say, of the city. Don't tell anyone, okay? Just you watching. $9.99 rosé without alcohol. Sparkling white tea, contains no alcohol. Fondue from Switzerland, cost priceless. No, legitimately, there's no cost. There's no price on this. I have no idea. It's so cool. It's like a wood fire. It's a nice little bakery. This is like Little Italy all put into one store. I can't believe I've never heard of this or shopped here before this video. They have like little pastries, $2.95 each. This store is not expensive. I'm gonna call this classy. This is a classy grocery store. I spent about $32 on 3 items, but I'm actually excited to try these, okay? I don't think I've been this excited to try a grocery store haul in quite some time. They got me curious. Normally when you think of grocery store pizza, you think of something microwaved. They had a legit pizza oven, and this pizza alla nonna was $5.74, so that's 2 square slices for about $2.37 each. That's like the same cost as a plain slice anywhere else in the city. We might be exposing an amazing deal on an expensive grocery store video. I did not have that on my bingo card, but let's see how it tastes. This is like pure Neapolitan. Little square slice, very thin. This is way better than it should be. If you served me this pizza at an average pizza place in the city, I would have no issue with it. The fact that it was only $2.37 from a grocery store that's supposed to be super expensive, 8 out of 10 on that alone on the value of this. Nice and crunchy, love the fresh mozzarella, marinara solid. Yeah, I can't complain about this at all. That could be one of the scores to beat today. We're gonna go with what they're really famous for, which are these tiny salads, okay? We'll start with the cheaper of the 2 Japanese salads, the fresh spicy Japanese shrimp, $8.88 for about 0.37 pounds. This is a gourmet Italian market selling something Japanese. Would this impress your friends and family at a barbecue? Let's find out. Starting to impress me. The shrimp tastes fresh. The amount of spiciness is perfect. Little scallions on top. Oh, I'd rather eat this than your typical grocery store sushi. This is worth the premium. 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 right there. Whoa, I'm impressed. I'm a fanboy. I'm a Nagata and Valentina fanboy, and I'm not even gluten-free. They have the gluten-free one across the street, as I said. This is the $52 a pound. This is gonna have to blow my socks off to justify that cost, okay? That's not bad. That's not bad. Tastes fresh enough, but I wouldn't spend 17 bucks on this. I wouldn't turn it down if you brought me it. I'm gonna go with 5.8 out of 10. Still impressed though.
Wow, Agata and Valentina actually impressed me. A 7.43. Can they take the expensive grocery store crown already? I'm not sure my net worth can handle this, but I still had a mission to accomplish, and I can't give up after coming so far.
Have we saved the best for last? Butterfield Market. Yes, if you saw the last video on expensive grocery stores, I looked everywhere for those $20 Korean strawberries, and I couldn't find them. If I don't eat them today, it's gonna be like a part of my life meaning is missing. I've gotta try them. I hope they're in. This is it. All right, got a date with destiny. Is it me or did I get the loudest cart ever? I see strawberries.
Wait, is that them? The bright red orbs of traumatic happiness? I must have them, but I didn't want anyone to notice, so I had to be fast and careful. Good thing I took classes in Olympic speed walking. When I got close, I realized there was only one package left, and I was about to grab it before anyone else could. This might be the best and worst day of my life.
I'm like shaking. I found them. After 4 months, I found them. Oh, you could even smell them through here. The $20 Korean strawberries that have eluded me for months. finally in my possession. I'm not letting these go. The rest of this video is gravy. I'm celebrating victory already. I have seen this trend all over social media about this like sea moss. It costs $38, and apparently after a few weeks of eating this, your skin is way better. Why not? Now, the cool thing about Butterfield Market is that they're so big on social media. I just have to check their TikTok and Instagram of what people are eating from here. They've got this gluten-free cinnamon roll that sells out constantly. Not as bad as the Korean strawberries, which we just barely got. 12 bucks for a single cinnamon roll. That's gluten-free. How good could it be? We're gonna find out. I said it the last time we were here, but the pre-packaged meals, they're not that crazy expensive. Like $10.99 for a chicken quesadilla. Oh, my wife would love this. A whole set of tea sandwiches for $12.99. Are they sold out of eggs? They do have eggs, but you will pay for them. 15 bucks for a dozen. That's expensive. They also have quail eggs here. And we have a price tag, 25 bucks. We did not have a price tag at Happier Grocery. Olive oil is always fun. Yes, my favorite olive oil. That looks like my toddler drew it. Very cool. 43 bucks for this olive oil. Okay, olive oil isn't something that shocks me too much when it comes to prices. The cheese is $31.99 for St. Albret cheese. It's French. If you watched the last video we shot on expensive grocery stores, this won the award for highest rank. Cafe Pana ice cream. I'm gonna go with black and white cookie because this is iconic New York, an iconic New York cookie. 16 bucks. Their weekly special. Lived up to the hype last time. Will black and white live up to the hype is the question. We're gonna find out. $18. Pink Glow pineapples. Apparently these are less acidic. I think this grocery store wins the award for like most unique. But we've got our haul. I'm excited. We covered the futuristic supermarkets. Outside of Whole Foods, they have a fingerprint reader to pay. $88, 4 items. This is gonna get interesting. These strawberries made Emma Chamberlain cry. They had to pass customs, okay? These had to go through customs this week, they told me. I just got them at the right day. It even says, product of Korea, handle with care, don't flip or shake. This sounds like some sort of super fragile art piece, not food. You can smell them. I can smell the strawberries from here. They have a little opening. If you do the math, these are about $1.50 each. Look at this net it comes in. Looks a little longer than your typical strawberry, I would say. Oh, it smells so good. Been waiting months for this, folks. I'm gonna enjoy this. Here we go. There was no resistance when I took that bite. Normally when you bite a strawberry, there's a little crunch, something. That was effortless. It's like this strawberry is dropped from the gods and tastes perfect. That's the best strawberry I've ever had in my entire life. I don't even have to think about it. 9.5. I don't care how much that costs. I'd be willing to spend a 50% premium if this was what I was eating, okay?
Wow, look at this. It looks like a piece of candy almost. It's like shining. It's like, it's time to try it. The strawberry is like evenly balanced with every bite. You know, it tastes like a normal strawberry, but then like the texture and the flavor, it's very even. I think that's what makes the difference. I give it a 9 out of 10.
If you thought the Primal Smoothie from Happier Grocery was healthy, apparently this sea moss has every health benefit in the world, and it makes your skin better if you eat it every day for 2 or 3 weeks. It's also $38, so apparently it lowers your cholesterol, but it's raising my blood pressure with that cost. It looks like applesauce, and it's pineapple flavored. It's like a pineapple taking a swim in the ocean. That's the smell we've got here. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I do like seafood flavors though. It's got this goopy taste to it with a hint of pineapple, and I know that it's supposed to be good for me, which makes me like it a little bit more. I think this would go better on top of something else, maybe like cereal or I don't know. By itself though, 6.8. But I'll give it a perfect 10 if my skin improves in like 3 weeks. They have this crazy partnership with Cafe Pana nearby where they have weekly specials for 16 bucks. This is a black and white cookie, and there looks like there's a black and white cookie in the middle. This is insanity, look at that. For those who don't know what a black and white cookie is, it is a staple at all New York City delis, okay? You grow up with that stuff around here. This is, my mouth is watering just looking at this. Little pieces of cookie. Is this ice cream? Is this a cookie? I don't know, let's find out. Man,
incredible. The cookie is so soft and doughy, and then you have some of the cream all around it. It's kind of food you're happy to get messy for. 9.1, take my money. Take my $16 all day, every day for a pint. I don't care. You win. The $12 gluten-free cinnamon roll that sells out every single day. It's kind of ridiculously priced, I think. I've never had a gluten-free cinnamon roll. I didn't know this was a thing. I'm someone that handles gluten easily, so I don't need this in my life. But if I was gluten-free, I would think this is pretty close to a cinnamon roll that has gluten in it in the taste and the textures. It is a little different. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for ingenuity. But as someone that just loves gluten too much, I think I'd probably get one with gluten next time.
Butterfield Market with an 8.23, absolutely crushing the competition and retaining its glory as the king of expensive grocery stores. Here's your crown, but honestly, I'm just happy I finally checked off a bucket list item by eating the rarest strawberries in America. Thanks for the recommendation, Emma. If you thought these expensive grocery stores were wild, in this video I visit the most futuristic grocery store in America, and it's terrifying. Watch this next.